Well, welcome everybody. Got you in our team Facebook group and then also on Zoom. Just want to say thanks for being here. It's a beautiful spring day, April 15th here in Southern Louisiana, counting down the days or just holding on to the days that we can go outside without sweating our butts off. It's just lovely right now, but I know what's around the corner. So I'm not taking it for granted. I want to talk to you today about tapping into and really becoming aware of the natural rhythm of springtime and how we can best utilize the rhythms of the earth and what's been given to us to support our bodies in this season. And so just a little bit about diet and cleansing and supplements and oils. So forgive me if I toggle back and forth. Hey, Anna, I'm going back and forth from Zoom into our Facebook group. I just want to make sure everything's working properly on both ends there. So I want to share with you, this is not going to be a super long webinar. And if I have enough live listeners that are already avid oil users, I'm going to do this kind of like, not Q&A style. What's the style? The style where you guess what supplement and oil I'm about to talk about. So I want to see if you guys can guess these. But before I get into that, I just want to share with you a little bit how I even got into this. So the concept of tapping into rhythms. And let me just say too, that my personality, I'm not the type to, I'm not very routine oriented. I'm not one to do the same thing every day, take the same supplements every day, use the same oils. I'm very intuitive. I like to kind of fly by the seat of my pants. I would say that I'm like your most non-rhythmic person day to day. But when it comes to seasons of lifestyle, I started becoming really obsessed, aware with this concept of the natural rhythms that are already going around us. And there's so many. So one of the very first ones that really just fascinated me was during my fertility struggles. And I went and saw a acupuncturist, and she helped me get my cycle really on rhythm with the moon. And I thought that was so fascinating. And ovulating with the full moon, bleeding with the new moon. And I did some research on that. I wish I had this book to show you about really about the female cycle in blood. And it was just super fascinating. So I started learning a little bit about that. Then I got into, I watched a video that somebody did about how she would sync her Young Living business with her cycle, tapping into parts of the cycle where you feel energetic. When you're ovulating, you feel charismatic and more attractive, and you have a little bit of energy, and that's a really good time to do a class or do a video. And then there's times where you need to retreat and rest and really just lay low. And so if possible, to tap into the rhythm with your business, with your cycle, that was fascinating to me. So I started incorporating some of that I was learning. Really my biggest passion right now, and this is the book that I am still in the middle of reading, but it's called Healing in the Hebrew Months by Leah Liceni. And the subtitle, it's a biblical understanding of each season's emotional healing. And what that goes into is really the spiritual rhythm. So these God-placed rhythms of his calendar that's put into motion, where you can look back at history, biblically speaking, and you can see the Spirit of God doing certain things at certain times of year. Now, of course, healing, especially physical, emotional healing, is available to us all the time. But the concept of, not picking a weed until it's the right time, or planting at the right time, or harvesting at the right time, you can see how God put into nature rhythms that we can look at, and they can mimic what also happens in the spirit realm. And so there's a time and a place for everything. That's what Ecclesiastes says. There's a season for everything. And so going into the spiritual aspect of what's going on right now, I'm going to read this back to you. And this book is so fascinating about the Hebrew calendar. That is a rhythm in and of itself that our culture has really gotten away from, because we don't really follow that calendar, right? Well, we're in the month of Nisan, according to the Hebrew calendar, which we just kicked off the Jewish New Year. So if you think about that, that actually goes hand in hand with the rhythms of nature in springtime, right? When I think of the new year, emotionally, I want to set goals, turn a new leaf, change old habits. That goes hand in hand with springtime. Technically, January in the middle of winter is not really a productive time to diet or to cleanse or to start eating different. It's actually best to start that in spring. And I'll read a little bit about that in this other book. But this time of year, being the new year, is the time to spiritually cleanse, get rid of things that are not good in the home. I know one year my sister got rid of movies and books that were just from her past life that weren't serving God, and really went through her children's stuff. And so spiritually, you can cleanse this time of year. And also there's some exciting things for this time of year. So this is Nisan. Typically that starts in March or April. We just hit Nisan, just started, I think, a week and a half ago. So this is what this says. It says the month of Nisan is known as the month of miracles and redemption. It was the month when the Israelites were brought out of Egypt, and it's a season of stepping out of bondage. And now that is just a short summary, but it goes into even more of a biblical understanding of what the Spirit of God is doing in these months. So we're walking into a season of miracles and redemption, stepping out of bondage towards our promised lands. So physically speaking, right, there's all these elements that I'm talking about here. I'm talking about physical, emotional, spiritual. Physically speaking, look at nature, right? What's happening in springtime? So we are coming out of the winter slump, right? I just need to pull up my PowerPoint so I can show you guys. This is known as the cleansing and the healing season. Physically, it's even known as that. So that goes hand in hand with the spiritual aspect of it as well. The earth is renewing itself in springtime. Nature's awakening from that winter slumber. So are we. So are the things in our bodies, our organs. Things are beginning to green. So you see fresh greens are the revitalizing food. They're high in chlorophyll. These things strengthen the body, strengthen the blood, purify the body. This is when, if you're a gardener or you're shopping like local farmers market, or you're growing or you're buying things that are growing in season, this is when lettuce and spinach are available, plus tons of other greens like dandelion and yellow dock and sorrel and mushrooms and all these things. Other spring vegetables are harvested this time of year. So I know I'm growing celery. I'd love to grow asparagus and chard and artichokes and all those things. The other thing, depending on where you live, that's readily available is citrus fruits. So especially in the West, especially in the South, these foods are very, very cleansing. So another thing, herb teas, great time of year to drink these. These are spring purifiers. Things like, sorry, I'm just going to mute y'all as y'all enter. Dandelion root, nettles, mints, sassafras bark, which we get our root beer from. I drink Olipop. I don't know if y'all have heard of that, but I love Olipop. It has sassafras, tastes like root beer in it. Comfrey. I could go on and on about these different herbs and vegetables for this time of year, but really the focus for diet is fresh fruits and vegetables. Think about just what is growing naturally this time of year. Apples, oranges, lettuce, carrots, seeds, sunflower seeds, sesame seeds, nuts like walnuts, almonds, pecans, whole grains like brown rice and millet and wheat and rye and oats. The beans that are sprouting, pinto, mung, I love mung beans, lentils, garbanzos. Let me go ahead and share my screen. And like I said, I know some of you guys are jumping on. I did, sorry, hang on a second. I did record this. So if you're jumping on late, that's totally okay. I'm kind of doing two things right now. I've got my my Zoom and I'm streaming it over into my team Facebook group. So if you see me toggling back and forth, that's what's going on. And then let me just double check that it's all still working. Can you guys who are in Zoom, can you type in the chat that you can see these slides that just worked? Because I'm trying to share my screen. Okay, hang on. Perfect, thanks. Okay, and I see it's working in the Facebook group too. Okay, so this is the book. This is the book called Staying Healthy with the Seasons by Elson M. Haas, MD. Staying Healthy with the Seasons. I found this book, gosh, 2013, 14. I still want to do MD school, not necessarily because I want to open a practice just for my personal use and knowledge. But I started the process of MD school way back when, and it was just too much. I was also in midwifery school, so I focused on midwifery. but I bought all the books. So I have these incredible books. And this is one of those that I remember reading this like, okay, this is the most simple concept, but it's a game changer. If we could sync up the way that we live and eat and just tap into those rhythms of what nature's already producing, what God's put into motion, it would just make it so much easier on our bodies. So I know some of you missed the intro, but going into just a couple of things, I talked about all sorts of rhythms. The spiritual rhythm, the lunar cycle, your female cycle, emotional, spiritual rhythms, the physical rhythms that we see in nature. So this time of year, springtime is the time to fast. It's the time to cleanse. Not necessarily in your favor to do a diet or a cleanse or anything like that in the fall and in the winter when you're actually supposed to be storing fat, eating rooty vegetables, and think about what's growing in nature and what goes hand in hand with that. And so if this time of year, naturally it's producing greens and citruses and vegetables, that is the best time. Those are naturally purifying and detoxifying foods. The focus on the two organs that are the big focus in spring are your liver and your gallbladder. So I don't know if any of you have ever done or heard of the Master Cleanse. That is the perfect time of year is right now to do that. That's a cleanse specifically for your liver. A parasite cleanse would be a beneficial time of year to do that right now. The Master Cleanse is lemon juice and cayenne, and some people do it for 5 days. Some people do it for less. You can modify it, but this is the time of year to focus on that type of thing. Now, I didn't put a whole bunch of cleansing info into this slide deck that I'm going to show you. But if you have questions and you want to do a cleanse, there's some really great options out there. Young Living has the 5-day nutritive cleanse, so simple, but so powerful. There's all sorts of things that you can do. So the Master Cleanse, there's intestinal cleanses you can do. I'm trying to just fly through this really quick and make sure I'm not missing anything. This is a great time to start sprouting. I don't know if any of y'all do sprouts. I'm about to just do it. It's as easy as can be. You buy little sprouts, you get a mason jar that has like a mesh top on it. You can buy a sprout kit for like 20 bucks. And eating those frequently. Wheatgrass is a great thing to have this time of year. Mentioned dandelion root. Even you can put that like in your salad, or you can drink that as in your tea. So let's move on though and talk about some of the products, the supplements and oils that I believe would be really extra beneficial right now. I'm not saying that they're not all time of the year, but if we can tap into these concepts, let's look at some supplements and oils that are maybe best for the springtime. So since I have some oilers on here, and I see I've got some people on Facebook and on Zoom, I'm going to describe this to you, and I would love for you to guess what I'm talking about. Okay, so the very first one is supplement. Try not to say the word. Okay, this supplement that Young Living makes is targeted for people with environmental allergies. It's a vegetarian option that we have. It's a slow acting supplement. It's the only one that contains maltase and lactase. Any guesses? Any guesses? These are enzymes. I just gave you a hint that digest carbs, milk, and sugar. Let me see, I'm going to my chat really quick. Y'all are so smart. Allerzyme. See, that's awesome because Young Living makes like 5 different supplements. And so, I'm sorry, enzymes. They make tons of supplements, 5 different enzymes. This one in particular though, targeted for people with environmental allergies, which is why I think it's extra beneficial this time of year. Fun fact though about Allerzyme, it's not just seasonal allergies. It is great for pollen and seasonal changes, but also for people who have reactions to like dog hair and dander and even food allergies. Allerzyme is a great one for. I know when Emerson was a newborn, I know a lot of you guys know her story. We adopted Emerson from birth, knowing she was going to have some extra gut support from some things that she experienced in utero. And I would pop open an Allerzyme capsule. They're teeny tiny, and take a tiny bit of the powder, put it on my finger, and just swab her mouth with it. And I would do that every day for like 6 months of her life just to support her gut. Okay, some fun facts about enzymes. Tell me if y'all know this. This is new to me. Okay, I just learned this like in the last month. The FDA has approved enzyme therapy for cancer, cardiovascular issues, removal of necrotic tissues, and GI issues. That is fascinating. Enzymes can, listen to this, clear arteries of plaque, empty the stomach of undigested fat, prevent strokes and heart attacks, eliminate old fat and proteins left deposited, reduce inflammation processes such as increasing the surface area of your red blood cells so that they actually have an increase in the oxygen capacity potential, oxygen carrying potential. Enzymes are great for weight regulation. They're super effective for that because of the digestive stimulation. They can prevent allergies and degeneration. They are good for breaking down gluten, lactose, leaky gut syndrome, acid reflux, heartburn, environmental allergens, colds, flus. So this is just talking about the role of enzymes in general in the body, right? These aren't claims I'm making about Allerzyme. This is enzymes in general. I did not know that the FDA had approved enzyme therapy for all of those things. That's so amazing to me. So enzymes, obviously, they help clear the body of undigested proteins and meat. This is why they're great for cleaning your colon and liver. Sorry, I'm just gonna mute y'all as y'all come in. I'm not distracted. Okay. They're great for undigested starches, sugars, carbs. Those things, when they're not digested, they ferment into fats and they can actually turn rancid in your body. That's where you get yeast buildup and what's the word I'm trying to, candida. All of that can come from undigested starches and sugars and carbs. This is also the root of leaky gut, brain fog, fatigue, hypoglycemia, depression, allergies, fibromyalgia. So enzymes are crucial all year round, but Allerzyme in particular for this time of year, I believe would be really, really beneficial as we're combating seasonal change in pollen. I'm not going to go too much more into enzymes, although I feel like I could do an entire class just on enzymes. But if you in particular have pollen aversions, Allerzyme would be a really great one for you and your children. Okay, next one. Let's see if y'all can guess this one. Y'all ready? This one is very nutrient dense. It's another supplement. It's basically a chlorophyll infusion, which makes it perfect for springtime, right? Because that is what nature is producing. This supplement boosts your vitality by supporting your glandular, your nervous, your circulatory systems. The ingredients in here are detoxifying to your body. They promote hormone function, healthy hormone function, and can even give a big energy boost. Lauren, 2 for 2. That's right. Why can't I move this thing over? Multigreens is our next one. Fun fact, this is one of the first supplements next to Comfort Tone. So Multigreens and Comfort Tone, those two, that Gary Young infused with essential oils. I don't know if you guys know anything about like the benefit of why we would even care to have essential oils in our supplements, because that's pretty unique. If you go to the store, Whole Foods, you're not going to see supplements infused with essential oils. Okay, so here's just fun fact, essential oils and supplements, they deliver nutrients into your cells. They act as catalysts for nutrient absorption. So they actually make your supplements work better. They also assist in the removal of cellular waste. So they're also extra beneficial for detoxifying. They aid in keeping your supplements clean, fresh, and potent. So they last longer because of the oils in there. So basically just think of nutrient assimilation. They're helping the job of the supplement work even better, and they are oxygenating to your cells. An example of this is like Digize, right? Digize does not have enzymes in it. Digize is an essential oil blend that has like phenol and anise and tarragon, but it works so well for your digestive system. Why is that? Because it has the blueprint of enzymes in your body. So it makes it more bioavailable and effective. So by adding, let's say, Digize blend into Digest and Cleanse, the supplement, it's going to work even better, which Digest and Cleanse is basically essential oils. That's what it is with a carrier oil. Okay, so let's talk about multigreens for a second. So amazing supplement. This has bee pollen in it. If you know anything about bee pollen, you know that that's amazing for pollen and for allergies, seasonal allergies. It has tons of nutritious greens, barley grass, spirulina, choline, alfalfa, kelp. Essential oils are in there. It is one that I take when I'm prepping my body for elevation change. So if I'm flying or going somewhere with a higher elevation, it helps get oxygen into your cells. This is amazing. If you want to give it to your kids, you can literally dump 2 to 3 capsules in the morning smoothie. It's an extra dose of veggies and calcium. Fun fact about multigreens, it's a non-dairy source of calcium. It contains barley grass, which offers 11 times more calcium than an 8-ounce glass of milk. How cool is that? Also really cool about this one, it has Melissa oil. Melissa oil is extremely incredible. Oh, you just said it. Thank you. Melissa is very, very expensive for a good reason. I got to participate in the harvest of Melissa, so I know how much plant goes into just a little bit of yield of oil. But it is beneficial for so many things. Just Google what are the benefits of Melissa oil. That's in your multigreen supplement. Very, very cool. Okay, y'all ready for the next one to guess? Okay, this next one, also a supplement. This supports a healthy metabolism. It's formulated with ingredients to help burn fat. And again, perfect for springtime, right? This is the time that we want to focus on diet and cleansing and burning fat as opposed to storing it like in the winter. It comes with lots of citrus extracts inside of it. I'm trying not to say the word, which helps burn fat. Also, this is a part of Young Living's healthy weight management program, which I love because we don't talk about this a lot with Young Living, but it is not a quick fix. You're going to get results and then gain it back. This is actually healing your metabolism and speeding it up, helping your body do what it's supposed to do when you eat food. So I call it a healthy weight management plan. Okay, so this supplement is the part of that. This supplement contains enzymes and essential oils that help you digest and support your metabolism. They break down triglycerides that are stored in your body's fat tissue. They support the release of fatty acids, which will give you tons more energy. Like I said, citrus extracts, other plant-based ingredients, lots of antioxidants. Any guesses for this one? There's 2 powder capsules and no, there's a powder capsule and a liquid capsule. Okay, no guesses. Let me switch it over. This is called Sleek CitraSlim. The way you're supposed to do this one is you take 2 powder capsules in the morning with like 8 ounces of water, and then you're supposed to take 1 powder and 1 liquid capsule with water, 8 ounces of water in the afternoon before 3 p.m. So you're getting all this in before 3 p.m. If you missed your morning one, you can take all 4 together in the afternoon. So again, we don't talk about this enough or maybe a lot, but this is the time to talk about Sleek. Our Sleek line doesn't have a whole lot of products, but it has really powerful ones. So you've got your Sleek capsules, the CitraSlim. You've got your Sleek Essence, which is an oil that you can drink, and I'll talk about that. You've got Sleek Shake, which is a vegan protein shake, and you've got Sleek Gum. So I think that's it. Am I missing anything? Those are the 4 Sleek things. So with the Sleek Challenge, I thought this picture was so powerful. This is just doing those 4 products. And I know this girl, Haley, she's like a product educator with Young Living. She didn't do anything different to her exercise, I believe, or any food. So how cool is that? The Sleek Challenge. So Sleek CitraSlim. When I did this presentation recently at the spring launch, somebody shared that her husband just started doing this in conjunction with working out, and he's down like 30 pounds this month, which I know men, I swear they lose weight so much faster than women, especially if you like have more to lose in the beginning, but I know that these capsules are pretty powerful. Okay, welcome. Peg said she just jumped on. We are like not even halfway through, kind of halfway through. We just went through a few supplements. I've got a couple left and I've got a couple oils, but I did record, so no worries. Oh no, I just gave the next one away. Dang it. Okay, well, you already saw it. I won't give the next one away. Okay, the next one up is Super B. How many of you guys take Super B? And I've got, I keep forgetting to check in on my Facebook crew. I've got my Zoom and my Facebook crew. Super B is one that I forget how amazing it is. And then when I read about it or remember it, I'm like, that's going back into my daily. So This I just recently ordered. I just reordered multigreens and a couple oils I'm going to talk about. Super B contains all 8 B vitamins. So the very important part about this is if you have dove into your genetics and you've gotten to see if you have an MTHFR gene mutation, you need methylated vitamins, especially B. So this has the bioavailable chelated minerals that you need. This has the methylated versions of the B. So this is something genetically that I can tolerate and I need extra of actually. This is going to be amazing for maintaining your energy levels, supporting your cardiovascular and cognitive function. Really something that I think most of us probably lack in our everyday diet. And I would say is good for, I mean, all times of year, but definitely the springtime. This is the time when you're needing that energy. You're knocking out your projects, your spring cleaning, all that good stuff, right? Let's see what else. This one has a natural folate source, right? So we don't want folic acid. We don't want the toxic buildup from that. We want something that's bioavailable, that's easy to absorb and digest and use. So the folate is source is derived from lemon peels and methylcobalamin. How do you say it? Cobalamin. I never say that right. Methylcobalamin, which is a source of B12 that's really easy for your body to absorb. It's also got essential oils in here that support your adrenals, which is great for your energy function, like nutmeg. It also has other chelated minerals like magnesium, manganese, selenium, and zinc. If you are supporting your thyroid, you want Super B. It's got all those good minerals that work in conjunction with each other. Methylcobalamin. Okay. Next one. Y'all guess this. It's going to be very easy to guess. This is a popular Indian root. Okay. Perfect for springtime. It is an herb that helps balance your kapha. If you've ever heard that word, that isn't a word that I learned from this book, but especially in the springtime. So kapha is kind of that like winter slough storage that you are trying to in the springtime, where it's helping, it balances out in the springtime. Okay, this is a heating spice. It cleanses the blood. It supports healthy skin. It promotes healthy digestion and elimination. It's great for clearing the GI tract of toxins. It supports joint health and mobility. It is delicious. I feel like I'm giving it away. Our flavor is mango rose. It can be added to milk or water or consumed in capsules. However, ours is so delicious, you're just going to want to drink it. And you can make a latte out of it or do like I do, just with straight up water and like ice. Yes, golden turmeric. Oh my goodness, this stuff is so good. And do not be fooled by how small it is. You only need a tiny bit. It's highly, highly concentrated. It does last a while. Our team does a product challenge every month where we encourage people, according to the season, if they haven't tried a few products, to try them. And golden turmeric is our daily one right now in April that we are committed to drinking every single day. So let me read to you a little bit about our supplement. If you drink 1 glass of turmeric a day, it supports your digestion as well as your gut-brain axis. It is water dispensable, which makes it 24 times more bioavailable than your standard turmeric extract. It absorbs quickly and easily. Here's some of the benefits. So for the turmeric extract, it supports your immune system, your joints, your heart, your brain, your gut. It's got boswellia resin extract. Did y'all know that? It's got frankincense resin extract in this. So many benefits for that, but a long history of internal use in Indian medicine for that. Ginger root extract, y'all know that's world renowned for being a digestive aid. It's got tapioca fiber, which is a prebiotic, which obviously is great for your digestion and that gut-brain access. It's got lime vitality oil, which is another great citrus one for springtime. So joint health, mobility, recovery after exercise, supports your body's natural response to inflammation and your immune response. So very, very, very potent. You only need a teeny tiny bit. I forgot the dose on it. I think it's like 1/4 of a teaspoon or something crazy. So isn't that cool to know that there's prebiotics in it too? I don't think people talk about that enough, but Great one for springtime. Okay. I could have done like 5 more supplements, but I wanted to just not overwhelm you and keep it at these top 5 right here. Let's go on to oils. Same concept. I would love for y'all to try to guess what these are. Okay. 5 oils for springtime. First one, this is formulated with, ready for all the citrus, grapefruit, tangerine, lemon, spearmint, and acacia, which those oils obviously great for your digestion, great for cleansing and detoxifying, great for helping balance blood sugar, even blood pressure. Any guesses with this? This is a oil blend that it's designed for you to drink it and to add it to your water. Yes, Sleek Essence, nice. Oh, I can't have you guess because I put them all on them. Well, there you go. Now you can just see all 5 right there. I love the taste of this. Make sure though, the things will settle. This sediments, it's got stevia in it, so it's already naturally a little bit sweet. Shake it up really, really vigorously before you put it in your water. You can just do 2 to 4 drops. You can make it in hot water like a tea or however you want. I drink it between meals usually. And if you are trying to curb hunger or curb sugar cravings, this is going to be for you. All right, the next one, GLF. Anybody heard of GLF? It actually stands for gallbladder and liver function. Can you think of a better oil for springtime? The 2 organs we're supposed to focus on cleansing, the liver and the gallbladder. So these oils that are specifically in this blend encourage proper functioning of your gallbladder and your liver. Grapefruit, helichrysum. Y'all know helichrysum alone is like an $80 bottle of oil. It's so potent, so powerful. The benefits are unreal. Celery seed, ledum, hyssop, and spearmint, all in GLF. GLF is a very expensive oil because of what's in it. The protocol calls for a drop a day. So you're talking, this thing's gonna last a long, long time. Obviously, great for detoxifying. If you specifically have gallbladder, liver, things that you need extra support, then I would go look into GLF for you. All right, the next one, lemon, good old fashioned lemon. I actually have it right here because I am diffusing lemon and peppermint right now for the energy, for the cognitive function that it provides. Now, I recommend if you drink lemon oil, to pair it with lemon juice. Like, give yourself the full fruit benefit. Give yourself the fruit of the juice and the benefits of the peel, which is where we get lemon oil from. Lemon juice is perfect for springtime. Now, I drink lemon juice in my water all the time year round, but especially focus on it for the spring because it's the perfect liver food. It's a great body cleanser. It's high in vitamin C, potassium, and other minerals. It's a natural astringent, lemon is. So it contracts and tightens your tissues. It loosens up and clears toxins from your deep tissues in your organs. So when you drink and you pair the peel, right, the oil with the juice, you're talking about digesting food. You're talking about speeding up your metabolism. You're talking about breaking down excess mucus. I have people that just encapsulate lemon and grapefruit as part of a weight loss protocol because of the functions that it does for your gut. So all sorts of benefits with lemon. It's obviously what nature's producing right now too, as far as high citrus, right, in the springtime. And so it's very uplifting, it's very purifying, cleansing. Right now I'm more talking about it dietary, but you guys know there's a million ways to use lemon. You can clean with it, right? You can bake, cook. I've added to all of my, it's already in these, but I add it to my cleaners anyway for the bathroom because it has that extra shine degreaser property. Lemon's just the best. Love it so much. All right, ledum. Anybody ever try ledum? I just cashed in points yesterday and bought ledum because I hadn't had it in a while. So my sister-in-law and I were talking about, we're both super pregnant, 3 weeks apart, how we are bugged by our extra cellulite right now. And cellulite is really when you can see physically the toxins stored into your fatty muscles. Now, ledum is a part of this protocol, if y'all have ever heard of it, called the petrochemical weight loss protocol, which is, I have a picture, I can show it to you, but it's, this oil is very, very cleansing. And one of its properties is being able to help pull out the toxins that are stored inside of your fatty tissue, which plumps it up, gives that cellulite look. And that's why people lose weight on it. Not necessarily because it's the weight that's stored from toxins in your fatty tissue. That's crazy, right? Okay, ledum is also known as Greenland moss. It is kind of a long time herb used by Native Americans for all sorts of its powerful properties. It is best used when you drop it with Cellulite. Okay, have y'all ever heard of this? Cellulite massage oil, Cellulite Magic. I just ordered this. I literally can't believe it's like, I've been a Young Living member for 9 years. I've never bought that. Why? I don't know. So I just bought Cellulite massage oil. Apparently, from what people are telling me, it smells incredible. You use it on your body, on your legs, wherever after the shower. And I'm going to add ledum to it. Let me see if I have this picture here so I can show this to you guys. So this is what's called the petrochemical weight loss. I did this years ago. It's like how you just forget about things. And then now I feel like springtime, time to bring it back. So you take a full bottle of Citrus Fresh, which is very inexpensive because it's all the citrus oils. You're going to drop 10 drops of ledum in it. You are going to apply that to your cellulite, those areas every day. I'm going to add it into the Cellulite massage oil after my showers. And you also encapsulate grapefruit. That is the protocol. That's it. Helping you get rid of the toxins stored in your fat tissues. Now, let me see if I can do this without messing anything up. So just give me a second. But we have an old Facebook group, not old, but it's old in that it's 9 years old. This is our original team group. And I was in there the other day, and it kind of serves as an archive if I want to look up something, because it's 9 years old. It's got 9 years of content in it. So the other day, let me try to do this. I typed out the words. First I looked up ledum. Then I looked up petrochemical. Now, I'm going to try to share this. Y'all tell me if you can see this. This is this Facebook group. Can y'all see this? So I typed in the word petrochemical, and I was like, let me see if I can find some testimonies. Okay, sweet. Look at this. Very first thing, petrochemical loss works. She shares that she is 1 week in, she's down 1 inch in her ribs, under her breast, 2 inches in her stomach and waist, 1 inch in her thigh and lower belly button area. That's a total of 4 inches of toxic fat gone in a week. She's down 2 pounds just from doing just that rubbing oil protocol. Crazy. Keep going down. 1 week mark. This girl's literally got pictures of her weight loss from her petrochemical weight loss. Wild. I'm like, wait, this is like, can't even believe this. Look, she's shrunk 2 inches. She's down 3 pounds in a week. Anyway, I started going through just like this and reading the different testimonies, and I was just reminded how powerful it is. So if this is not something you've ever tried, springtime is the time to try it. Okay, let me pull back up my slides, and we're almost done here. Sorry. Okay, here we go. So it's just good to be reminded of things that we've done in the past that worked that I forgot about. And now is the time to do them, and tapping into springtime. Last one here, JuvaFlex. If you see anything with Young Living that says Juva in the front, then it's a liver supporting supplement or oil. And so JuvaFlex actually smells amazing. I love the way JuvaFlex. This one is great for cleansing the liver, building a stronger system. It detoxifies your lymph system. Now you have lymphs everywhere, right? You've got your neck, your armpits, your groins, they're all over. My favorite way to use JuvaFlex is in the shower. So while I'm in the shower, while my pores are open, especially if I feel something coming on, but even if I don't, but especially if rubbing it on my thyroid and really getting into my lymphs for that drainage. This is also really good for your digestive system. I know that we're not going into the emotional aspects of oils today, but for the concept of your body storing emotions in different places. So emotions can be stored in all sorts of organs, but basically anger and hate are stored in the liver, and there can be extreme toxicity in your liver. There is one really nice oil in JuvaCleanse called, or JuvaFlex, called Helichrysum. Y'all know that one. And that one is really, really powerful for chelating. So you're dealing with some hard emotional things regarding those anger, hate. Try praying and using some JuvaFlex and rubbing it over your lymphatic system and over your liver. JuvaFlex is a blend of geranium, rosemary, Roman chamomile, fennel, helichrysum, and blue tansy. It's in a sesame seed oil base. Again, great for springtime. I mentioned sesame in the very beginning of this call as a nut seed. That's great for this time of year. It's best applied over your liver or the bottom of your feet, or it can be used kind of raindropped on your spine. I have read testimonies about it helping combat addictions to coffee, alcohol, drugs, tobacco. It kind of tastes a little licoricey, so you might like the way that it tastes. If you don't, you can put it inside of a capsule, take it up to 3 times daily. All sorts of other Juva products out there, liver products. So there's Juva Power, Juva Tone, Juva Cleanse, and all of those pair well with your enzymes. So trying to see if of course you can add it to Ningxia. There's definitely some products I felt like I could have added to this that would have been perfect for springtime. But as far as like the ones that maybe we've forgotten about that I wanted to bring back, this was kind of the highlight. Last thing I want to show you, and hopefully this video will work. This is actually from the spring launch, but there was a reformulation of Digest and Cleanse. Okay, so Digest and Cleanse, this one obviously great for any time of the year, but the oils that are in it specifically, and also for the goal of springtime being the time of year to do that liver, that colon cleanse, Digest and Cleanse might be the perfect one for you. So oil capsule, you guys saw the video, everything it has in it: peppermint, caraway, lemon, ginger, fennel, anise, all those good gut supporting oils. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, you got something out of it. And just a reminder to go outside, get your hands dirty, get some vitamin D in the sun, enjoy this time of year, and just pray that it's a good time of year. It's fruitful for you as far as planting seeds. This is the time to plant seeds physically and into if you're a Young Living business builder, into your team. And just take care of yourself. Take the supplements, use the oils. Be a walking testimony for the products that you share. So hope y'all have a great weekend. Happy Passover. Jesus, our Passover lamb who took away, cleansed us, right, of our sin. That is the time of year, and he did that for us. So I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will share this recording when it's done. All right, have a great day, y'all. Bye.